Episode 2 is on its way, and Glitch has released another teaser for Episode 2. And now we can tease pretty much the entire episode, and the mannequins in Candy Canyon will actually be a threat to our characters. They all seemed pretty peaceful so far, and the people of the Candy Canyon Kingdom seemed happy to see the circus performers there. Maybe the people of the kingdom haven't seen anyone for a while, and they're glad to finally have someone new come to their kingdom. Glitch is preparing for the release of a new episode. This can be understood from its page in social networks. One of the old teasers appeared on the main page with the caption that the second episode will premiere on May 3rd. And we can see how the opening of the official store took place in Japan. There is also footage of how the second episode was shown. Among the products there, you can mostly see t-shirts and plush toys. The creators also worked on a fairly large Pomni statue. You can also see Ragatha and Jax cardboard figures. The two figures themselves stand next to the recreated Kaufmo room. So far, I haven't found any new footage from the second episode leaked online. Now let's go back to the image. In it, we can see that Caine is still present in the kingdom, and he is watching with interest what is happening below. I think he will not really help the circus people, even if they need it. And Jax and Pomni run away from the mannequins shown to us earlier as new NPCs. This leak also has a caption, and it says, "Be sure to say hello to our local NPCs when you visit our candy desert. They endlessly await your arrival." I can only say from the text that Caine admires how the mannequins meet our characters. Pomni looks tense. Even Jax's face doesn't have his usual smile. We can conclude that the situation is really serious. And in this frame, you can see that Pomni is making every effort to escape. It even resembles the pose of a professional athlete, which is why Jax, with his long legs, doesn't have to put in that much effort if you look at his face. If we look closely at the picture, we can see among the mannequins Kinger in the background. And I'll tell you this, I barely saw his back. What I can see is that Glitch did it specifically so that Kinger was a secret hidden detail, and it looks bigger than the mannequins themselves. I think maybe something is wrong with Kinger and the dummies are running away from him. But I have another theory. Perhaps Kinger himself does not understand what is happening, and when he saw that Pomni and Jax were being chased by dummies, he ran after them to find out what happened. Or since Kinger has a lot of experience, he knows that you need to stick together all the time. But maybe he was taken as a royal person? Therefore, as we know, Kinger is a chess piece in the form of a king, that is, a royal person, just like the princess. Then by logic, all dummies must also worship Kinger. And as we were told, Jax will be problematic in the second episode. And now it is not surprising that they found themselves in such a situation. Jax must have done something again that could anger the people of the kingdom. Why is Caine looking at Jax with interest? And Pomni, maybe not even that, but she has to deal with problems together with Jax that he created. What if these dummies are even too enamored with the main characters? We already saw once in the pilot that the mannequin could be a threat when Pomni prevented him from taking a bath. He almost went all weird on her, leaving his mask imprint on the door. I think Caine deliberately made the mannequins too excited about the arrival of the characters to occupy them. After all, it will be fun and interesting to watch. There's another interesting detail. It could be part of a challenge the princess gives them to get the same secret key to something important. I think that the key that the princess gives Ragatha might be something that they will need during the adventure, or maybe it will be their prize afterwards. But if the members of the circus pissed off the whole kingdom, then I don't think it can be a gift. And if you take Jax and remember what Gooseworks wrote about him, it turns out that the characters from the circus don't really like Jax for his jokes. But if you look, he most often tries to joke with girls. And if he does something to the princess, it stands to reason that the mannequins are going to chase the circus performers. And the only way they could escape was to steal the truck we saw in the trailer. But then, of course, this leads to more complications, because that's when Gummigoo and his friends can start chasing them. Seeing Caine in this photo, I think he really does randomly check in on the circus members from time to time. But then it will go back to Zooble, back to the circus. However, Gooseworks said that Zooble won't be doing much dialogue in episode 2. This is evident from the trailer, so I think she'll just go back to her room in the end, because she wouldn't want to spend time with Caine and Bubbles, which I can tell just from her personality, since she seems to be an introvert. And maybe that's why she's not very friendly to everyone. What do you think of the latest posts? What will the dummies do with our heroes? And what was the reason for this? But that's all we'll find out when the episode comes out. Drop your theories on this in the comments, and I'll be sure to read them all. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Before meeting.